various realms in different parts of the world. And we have seen about 6 different realms, and 2 more realms are there which is not present in your syllabus, but it will be also useful for you if you know that about those realms. One is Oceania, and there is one more realm, that is other is Antarctica, and about which I will discuss in other class. Today we are discussing regarding the various regions within India, or the biogeographical regions of India, because India is a very interesting country. Because if you look at the various regions of India, the north of India is different from south of India, the west of India is different from east of India. Every part of India is different in both its landscape, its climate, its rainfall, its temperature, etc. Everywhere in India is different. So, and this difference is also present in the diversity of plants as well as in animals. And because of that, we are now calling India as a mega diversity region. Mega diversity region means India is exhibiting lot of diversity in its plants and animals. That is why we are calling it as a mega biodiversity region, or simply mega diversity region. And we can see that there are 10 biogeographical zones are present in India. And we will about these biogeographical zones or various biogeographical regions of India. Here you can find the list of the major biogeographical regions of India. It starts from Trans-Himalayan zone, then Himalayan zone, then up to islands are there. And today we will be discussing about the features of these various biogeographical regions in India. And to begin with, we will start with the Trans-Himalayan zone. And before that, just have a look at the various biogeographical regions of India. This is a map showing the various biogeographical regions. The first region is the Trans-Himalayan region. Now, this is the first region that is on the northernmost part of India. And mostly this Trans-Himalayan region is in the Tibet plateau, then certain areas of Ladakh is there, then Lahaul spit in Himachal Pradesh is also there. But majority of this region are now not presently controlled by India, even though in the map of India we are showing it as Indian territory. This region is actually under the control of Pakistan, which we call as the Pak occupied Kashmir or POK, and they are calling it as what is called Azad Kashmir. So right now we don't have in our possession this area, but it was earlier a part of Kashmir. And this area, this portion is actually occupied by China in 1962 India-China war, and that region is known by the name Akasi Chin. And this region is also a cold desert region. So even though we draw the map of India like this, actually we do not have the complete. This region is with the Pakistan, and this region is also with the China. So up to this region only we have in our possession. So always remember that because if you look at the map produced by other countries, you cannot see a map like this. The Kashmir may be with Pakistan and also in China. So the map of the world is always different. Now even if you look Google Maps, if you look Google Maps from India, we can find a map like this. Now you go to Pakistan and or China, you search the Google map, they will show this region belonging to Pakistan and this region belonging to China. So Google Map as a system, from which country you are checking Google Map, according to the political map of that country, they will show the map like that. So Google is always playing very safe. So going to the Trans-Himalayan region, but still certain areas of this region, especially the southern region of Trans-Himalayan zone, are within the possession of India. Now if you take the total landscape, 5.7% of India's total land area is coming under this Trans-Himalayan region. Now this is the one of the highest regions of India. That is, average height is between 4,500 to 6,000 meters above the sea level. Now, if you go to the this forest regions or the Western Ghats in Kerala, the height of Western Ghats is around 1,500, maximum 2,000. Even the Anamudi is around a little above 2,000 meters in height. So most of the regions in Kerala are on average height of 1,500. So just based on that, just think about the height of this 4,500 or 6,000 meters. It is 3 times the height of what the height that we are finding in Western Ghats. So that is the average height. Then you can see that this is the type of region that we are finding in this trans-Himalayan region. See, this is the type of roots and mountains. Most of the time they are covered with the snow, and that is why they are known as a Himalayan region. Mostly Himalayan mountain chains are occupying this region, and this is a view taken from a road. Then these are some of the animals. Then going to the vegetation is very sparse. Sparse means very few. That is the meaning of the word. Then alpine steppe. Steppe means basically referring to grassland. Alpine steppes are always present in high altitude area. That is why now is similar to Alps mountain, because most of these names are introduced by Europeans. That is why they have given alpine steppe. So this is a type of grassland found in high altitude area. And here this is how in summer season you can find some grass, and that kind of steppes are known by the name alpine steppe, with very that the temperature will be very low. So that is the peculiarity of alpine steppe, and very little vegetations are there. Another peculiarity is that there is a high level of endemism. Endemism means animals and plants present in those areas are only present there, and they are not reported or present in other parts of the world. That is the meaning of endemic. Then we can find many type of wild sheep are present here, as well as snow leopard. See, this is the snow leopard that we can find in alpine area or in trans-Himalayan zone. Then there are certain birds are there. There is the great Indian bustard. BU, not the spelling is BUS, not. So always remember writing. It is bustard. So it is the great Indian bustard. It is a very famous bird. It's a very large size bird also. Then another bird is the black-necked crane. Black-necked crane. This is another important black-necked crane. So these are some migratory birds, and they are common in this trans-Himalayan zone. And in addition to that, snow leopard is also present. So these are some of the important type of animals present in this trans-Himalayan region. Very few, because this area is a difficult place to live because of extreme climatical condition. Too much cold, and there is very little vegetation. So living there is always very difficult. So that is one problem with the trans-Himalayan region. You can see that most of the trans-Himalayan region is in the northern part of Kashmir. Presently, India has divided Kashmir into Ladakh and Kashmir, etc. Then the second zone is actually the Himalayan zone. Now, Himalayan zone is actually occupying 7.2% of the land area of the total land area of the country, and most of these Himalayan zone are actually in the control of India. Here you can see that this is the Himalayan region just below the trans-Himalayan region. This is the Himalayan region. This Nepal is also part of Himalayan region. Then Sikkim is also a part of Himalayan region. Bhutan is also part of Himalayan region, but they are now, Nepal and Bhutan are two separate countries. So when we are drawing in India, it is actually Nepal and Bhutan may not be shown, but actually this entire stretch is actually Himalayan stretch, and they are coming in the Himalayan zone. and this is the Arunachal Pradesh. So in the here in the east we can find Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim is there, then here Himachal Pradesh is there, and these are some of the area which are coming under the Himalayan region. Then under the Himalayan region you can see that there is a peculiarity of the plants as well as animals are there. Here if you take the forest of this region, there is different types of trees are there. Oak trees are there, coniferous trees are there, pine forest are there. See, I will show you the pictures of that. These are the pine forest. So this is the Himalayan region from the eastern portion of Pakistan up to the eastern portion of China, etc. This Himalayan region is spreading. So it's a very large area, and this is the type of climate that you can find, and these are the coniferous forests that we are finding. This is the ibex. This is known as the Himalayan ibex. This goat is known by the name Himalayan ibex. So this is the type of vegetation that you are finding there. So Himalayan zone is also a cold area, and this is also a high altitude area with a steep gradient. Steep gradient means mountains are very tall. That is the meaning of the word steep. Steep mountains are there. Then another peculiarity is that most of the time we are finding temperate flora. Temperate trees are this oak, chestnut, conifer. These are all present in colder areas. So if you go to between Tropic of Cancer and temperate, so there's 66-degree latitude, there is a colder area in both the northern and southern side of the equator. That area will be showing actually temperate climate, and Himalayan region is also showing the temperate climate. And many important animals like mountain goats, ibex, etc., then tapir, snow leopard are all present in the Himalayan region. Here you can find one important animal, that is the Himalayan ibex. So this is the second zone. Now the third zone is known as the desert zone. Under the desert zone, here you can find, look at the map, this is the desert zone. Now this is the Rajasthan, then this is the Gujarat area. So this is the Gujarat area and this is the Rajasthan. So desert zone in India is spread over two states. One is the Rajasthan, Thar desert. Second is the Kutch. Kutch means this area is known as the Kutch. This area, Ran of Kutch. You might have heard about Ran of Kutch or studied about Ran of Kutch in your high school geography textbook. So this is the Thar desert and this is the Ran of Kutch. Peculiarity of the Ran of Kutch is that it is mostly a salt desert. That is why it is known as the Ran of Kutch. Then desert zone is actually very dry. Very little rainfall is there. That is an average rainfall is 70 centimeter. In Kerala, we are getting a rainfall of around 300 centimeter per year. That is the amount of rainfall that we are getting in Kerala. So when they say it is 70 centimeter, you must get an idea how little rain will be received by these parts of the India. Then here also this great Indian bustard is present. It is an endangered bird, not present in other parts of area. Then camels are present. Wild asses is a type of animal. This is known as a wild asses. Then this is the camel, and this is a type of soil that we are finding in Ran of Kutch. So if you look at the Ran of Kutch, this is how they are present, and this is known as the this plant is known as a Prosopis julifera. So this is the Prosopis, an umbrella-like tree. If you go to Tamil Nadu, you can find this kind of plant known as Prosopis julifera. It is an umbrella-like plant, shade-like plant. Then wild palms are present. Then Acacia nilotica is present. So this is the type of vegetation that you are finding in desert region, and it's an arid area. Arid area means dry area. That is the meaning of the word arid zone. Then coming to the total land area of India, 6.9% of the total land area of India is actually coming under the desert zone. So these are the interesting features of the desert area. Then even though you may think that Rajasthan and is located in a desert area, but if you go to Rajasthan, there are a lot of trees are there, because this Jaipur, I have visited Jaipur once. They have planted a lot of trees there. So even if you go to that, we don't feel that it is like a desert. But there are many areas which are completely desert, but the cities are well planted with a lot of trees. So a lot of shade trees are there, but the temperature will be always very high. So these are the desert region, and this kind of lot of trees are also present in desert region. So one important peculiarity of the desert region is that they are characterized by xerophytic plants. So this type of plants that we are finding in desert, they can live with the minimum water. So that is a peculiarity of the xerophytic plants. If you go to Tamil Nadu area, many of the areas present in Tamil Nadu are in a rain shadow region, and they are also showing this type of vegetation. Xerophytic plants are common here. These are all in botany you might have studied about the xerophytic plants. So these are the type of plants that we are finding in desert zone. Now we will come to the fourth zone, that is semi-arid zone. Now under the semi-arid zone, two states are mainly coming. One is the Punjab and second is the Haryana. So you might have heard about that the Punjab and Haryana are actually the rice or wheat baskets of India. But actually it is located in a semi-arid zone. And because of the presence of 5 important rivers, and this area is well nourished by water. So that is why this Punjab and Haryana are able to produce a lot of rice as well as wheat. They are actually the granaries of India. Most of our agriculture is located in Punjab and Haryana. Because of it is supplied by 5 major rivers, this Punjab and Haryana is receiving a lot of water, and groundwater is also quite abundantly present. So that is one important peculiarity of this area. This is now the natural landscape, but because of the presence of many rivers, this Punjab and Haryana are actually well supplied by river water. Now if you look at that, you can see that this is the Punjab. This is the Punjab and Haryana region, and this is the Delhi region. This is the Haryana and Punjab, and this is the Haryana. This is the Delhi, and many parts of Gujarat are also in the semi-arid region. Here also you can find some areas of Madhya Pradesh are also present, and some areas of Rajasthan is also belonging to the semi-arid belt. So this is how the climate of this semi-arid zone will be seen. Then going to the animals, mainly birds, jackals, leopard, eagles and buffaloes are present here. So here these are the jackals, the different type of eagle. This is a leopard, this is a wild buffalo. So these are the different types of animals that you can find in semi-arid zone. So that is the fourth zone. Now we come to the fifth zone, that is the Western Ghats. Now importance of the Western Ghats is that it's an important area in India, and Western Ghats is considered as an important biodiversity hotspot. I will show you some videos of this. Now they are extending about 1,600 kilometers from the southern tip of India up to mouth of river Tapti. So from where the Western Ghats is actually starting, from the river Tapti up to the Kanyakumari area, we can find a long stretch of mountain stretching 1,600 kilometers. That is known as the Western Ghats. And the average height of this Western Ghats is between 900 to 1,500 meters. Now, one important peculiarity of the Western Ghats is that Western Ghats are actually blocking the wind, especially rain wind coming from the western side. That is why Kerala is receiving a lot of rainfall. So if there was no Western Ghats there, Kerala may be a dry region. So it is because of the presence of Western Ghats, Kerala is getting a lot of rain, and it is because of that Kerala is a green area or a green state. So varied climate and diverse topography create a wide range of habitat, because Kerala is rich in, here you can find the stretch of Western Ghats. So the Western Ghats is starting from river Tapti, and you can find up to Tamil Nadu. There is a long wall of mountain that is known as the Western Ghats, and because of the presence of Western Ghats, this area is getting lot of rainfall, whereas this area is not getting any rainfall. So if you go to Munnar, after there is a area called Bodinaikanur, and if you cross Bodinaikanur after going to Munnar, you can come to the Tamil Nadu area. You can immediately notice the difference in landscape. The eastern side of the Bodinaikanur is green, western side is completely dry and plain area of Tamil Nadu. That is how the Western Ghats is acting as a rain blocking wall. So that is the importance of Western Ghats. So this is a picture of Western Ghats. Then this is also another picture of the Western Ghats. Then these are the map showing the biodiversity hotspots of India. See, in India there are two major biodiversity hotspots. One is Western Ghats. Along with the Western Ghats, Sri Lanka is also part. Then this area, this is northeastern forest. That is also part of the Burma area, and in that area also, that area is also considered a biodiversity hotspot. So this is these are the different other 25 biodiversity hotspots. That is, regions which are exhibiting high diversity of plants and animals are considered as biodiversity hotspots. So this is the Brazilian forest area. Now here also you can find in Africa also there is a rich diversity. This is Madagascar is present. In certain areas of Europe is also showing high biodiversity area. Then this is a New Zealand, and this western portion of Australia is also considered as a southwest Australia is also considered as a biodiversity area. Then this is some pictures regarding the animals and tribal groups of the Western Ghats. So importance of Western Ghats is that they are considered as the biodiversity hotspots. Then I will show you some pictures of this Western. See, this is a common, because elephant entering into the agricultural area nowadays a common problem. So these are all pictures showing the biodiversity of Western Ghats. This is a Sicilian. Sicilian means a type of amphibian, because they do not have any legs. They are known as a legless amphibians. So they look like a snake. Their maybe size may be up to 30 centimeter or more than that. So those who don't know, that people will confuse it as a snake, but it's actually an amphibian. Now remaining I will take, and I will show you some videos also